What's up guys, welcome back to another video. This is a reaction to 60 times Mother Nature got angry on camera. I'm not going to react to this entire video because I mean, it's a long video of, I guess, natural disasters, but I'm going to check out, I guess, maybe half of it, and we're going to see nature's most beautiful, most brutal moments. And I mean, I've not reacted to this channel for a long time, so I don't really know how the videos are, to be honest, but yeah, it's got a lot of views in a short amount of time, so I assume some of this stuff is crazy. And this will be anything. This will be tornadoes, tsunamis, mudslides, I can't really think, hailstorms, just literally any weather situation, circumstance, whatever, or natural disaster. And I mean, earthquakes, like this stuff, it always baffles me. I've said this before, but being from a country where you get none of this, when I see it, like when I see footage of it and stuff like that, it's always pretty crazy. But yeah, we're going to check this out and see, because I mean, I've not done a video reaction like this for a long time, and that's pretty much it. Let's check this out and see 60 times Mother Nature got angry on camera. Funny way to put it, but yeah, links are also in the description to my Patreon where you can see reactions that I can't post to YouTube. I've seen the US, I don't exactly know which region recently is getting hit hard. I've done reactions about a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, and then about a month ago. But yeah, it's just obviously tornado season, and the US is getting hit hard. And I think there was something pretty bad a few days ago. So I'm probably going to do some reactions on Patreon to do with that, because it's just very hit or miss with YouTube getting copyright strikes and stuff. So you got to be careful. But if you want to see that, links will be in the description. But let's check this out and see sometimes when Mother Nature is getting brutal.
Hello everyone.
Okay, what the?
Nature is
that a
something to
flood?
marvel at.
Was that like, is that a crazy mudslide? I mean, it looks very dirty, but I guess it's just a flood.
Nature is something to marvel at and appreciate, but never underestimate.
There we go.
Especially when it decides to show its true power. Today, we'll witness just how terrifying and unpredictable nature could be when it's angry. Let's get it on. Landslides in Myanmar happen fairly often, but this one was on another level.
The whole side of the cliff gonna fall. Yeah, it's all going, man.
It smashed through a dam meant to contain the waste from jade mining.
Oh, Jesus. I don't know why these people are still staying
A small
here.
crack.
Surely they're not, like, surely they're worried that maybe it's gonna hit the area that they're standing on as well. They seem pretty cushy where they are, but I don't know why that's the case.
Allowed water to trickle out, then a massive surge burst forth, heading towards the closest quarry.
That's
According
not
to
good.
experts, about 3 million cubic meters of water, along with waste, leaked from the dam. Thankfully, it didn't reach any residential areas, but for the workers, it was a real catastrophe.
Could have gone a lot worse, I guess. Still though. Oh my days. Holy shit. What the?
Some people build
God
homes
damn.
by rivers, forgetting how powerful water can be. In Montana, heavy snowmelt and rain caused the river to rise 4 meters. The floodwaters rushed fast, eroding the banks. Unfortunately for the homeowners, their riverside property took a beating too. All they could do was watch helplessly as their big house fell into the water and floated away.
God damn. Oh, it's all going in. Fuck me. That is wild, man.
It's not common for lightning to hit cars, but some folks in South Florida found themselves in that rare situation.
I know cars are built to withstand that, right? Like they can take a strike, but even then it can end very badly. I mean, all of that pressure on a car is not gonna be a guarantee. I don't feel like that you're gonna be safe in that car, you know. But I assume these people were alright.
Everyone was okay, but the passengers in both cars were shaken up by what happened.
What the hell is going on here?
Whoever decided to build the bridge right here is a real genius. Thanks to them, people were able to take shelter from the massive avalanche.
This is an
The snow
avalanche.
kept coming down from the mountain for so long that it felt like it had never stopped.
Oh my
But at least
days.
witnesses could watch it happen from a safe spot.
That is wild, man. I thought it was like water or something. Yeah, this is crazy, man. Nightmare material, because you could legit just be here and then just wake up and be like, oh, I'm now in the middle of this, I'm gonna say ocean, but it's probably just like, I don't know if it's a lake or whatever, just wherever they are. I mean, maybe they'd hear it and they'd definitely hear it and feel it, but even then, like, would you have enough time to get away? I don't know. But this is crazy. Like, look at this land's just floating away like it's nothing.
No, you're not seeing things. A piece of land is really moving. Folks in Alta, Norway got a taste of this firsthand. Typically, they see maybe 2 landslides a year, but they're usually no big deal. Unlike this one. A massive landslide swept a large chunk of land into the sea, along with 8 houses. Luckily, they were mostly holiday homes, so they were empty. But even though there were no casualties, the sight was quite eerie.
That is ridiculous.
You probably think there's nothing special about this wave, but let's not jump to conclusions just yet.
Oh, they're gonna get wiped out.
Oh, she's gone.
Looks
Parking in the mountain
Looks quite fun. I mean, I don't know if anyone was hurt, but could be a bit of fun, as long as no one gets swept into the ocean.
can have an unexpected downside, the risk of an avalanche.
Yeah, they gotta get out of there, man. Their cars are done. Just staying there, bro. Move.
People came to the Elbrus area for a ski or snowboarding trip as usual, leaving their cars in the parking lot. No one imagined that a big avalanche had come down the mountain just minutes later,
Bro, they're just still standing there.
reaching the cars and burying them under thick snow.
I'm not saying they have to run far, but they just seem quite unfazed by it. I mean, I wouldn't stand this close to it because it's an avalanche. God knows what can happen next, but...
Check out these stunning shots from
Oh.
Romania.
Romania?
A driver spotted a strange cloud in the distance and started filming. Turns out he captured the formation process of a massive tornado. Look at how the
That's a mad formation. There's just an empty little void here. Usually it just funnels down, but this is just empty. And I guess it's just all going to connect.
swirling currents gradually merge and blend into one. Impressive, isn't it?
That's huge. Massive. That's a monster tornado, man. They got close. Oh my god.
Welcome to Hawaii, where you'll find a whopping 4 active volcanoes. During one eruption, lava flows were so massive that they covered nearly 50 hectares of land, even spilling into residential areas. Locals had to evacuate urgently because even though the lava was moving relatively slowly, it still managed to engulf buildings. They say the molten mass destroyed around 40 structures. It's
I
terrible.
mean, there's no recovering this land, right? This land's doomed probably for the next 50 years or so. Because it's been burnt so bad. Maybe not 50 years, I don't actually know. But this lava's burnt it so bad, it's all going to be just unusable for so long. But I guess maybe that's the least of their worries. At least no one was hurt.
Terrifying to imagine what the area looked like after it was all over.
That's what I'm thinking.
Backing up towards Kahukai. That's my crazy neighbor.
Crazy neighbour.
Earthquakes are really scary, and what happened in Indonesia proves it.
Yeah, see, that's mad. Because this is what I picture when I think of earthquakes, right? The earth literally just opening up and the possibilities of being able to just fall through. That's like, I feel like as a kid, that's what I used to like actually like worry about, that sort of scenario. And we're just seeing it right here. That is literally what's happening. Like, it's just cracking through, it's opening up, and there's literally someone there when it's happening.
In this video, you can clearly see how
Oh.
powerful shakes loosen up the soil. As a result, the ground becomes unpredictable, making it extremely risky to be around.
Oh,
This woman's
man.
barely keeping her balance.
How is she keeping her balance, bro? My legs would be gone.
According to media reports, on that day, the earthquake affected 430 hectares of land in the city. That's about
Jeez.
14 large football stadiums. Huge rain clouds are
hell.
always impressive, but these shots from Argentina are simply stunning. They say thunderstorms are rare in this area, so people saw such a massive storm front for the first time.
That's wild. Do you know what would be even crazier? Say this sky was completely blue and there was no clouds and this was just coming. That would make for the craziest view possible. That would be unreal.
As 4 hurricanes hit New York at once, the woman living in this house assumed she'd only have to deal with intense hail. But she quickly realized she was wrong. A tornado was barreling straight towards her home. The tornado narrowly missed her, tearing through everything in its path. Thankfully, she remained unharmed, but one can only imagine the fear she experienced being so close to the destructive whirlwind.
Oh damn.
After barely recovering from one avalanche, residents of a Dagestani district were hit by another, and then another, and another, several times in a row.
You're just
Over
too
a
close.
brief period,
Too close for my liking, man. Look, the footage is out there. They're probably good, but I can't imagine how many situations that have been like this. That maybe the person's been caught in it or whatever. Like, I'm not taking those chances, man. No way.
7 avalanches swept through the area. Despite efforts by local workers to clear a section of the highway,
Oh.
it was soon buried under snow once again. Although no one was injured, numerous people were left stranded in their villages. It's hard to imagine the aftermath, but they say they managed to sort it out together within a few days.
God damn. Are they sheep? Or was it just a sound effect?
Cruises aren't always smooth sailing.
Oh mate, I've seen some footage of like massive boats going over the biggest of waves. That's the cringiest stuff possible, man. Like stuff on land, like you see the avalanches, the earthquakes, they're horrible to see, right? But the ones in the ocean are just, they make me feel queasy in a different way. Like you're so out of control, and on these big ass waves, bro, anything can happen. Seasickness would be crazy.
Sometimes nature shows its wild side. Take the recent incident off the coast of western Norway. A storm surged while a cruise liner's engines gave out, causing it to toss and turn on massive waves. Water slammed against the windows, and furniture was flying around the ship. Eventually, it became too risky to stay inside, so the Coast Guard decided to fly the passengers to safety.
What? Jesus.
I bet after that ordeal, those folks will be vacationing on land for a while.
Alright, it's time to abdicate the area.
God, it's a mad world, isn't it? I'm gonna save this. Actually, I'm gonna do another minute or so, another 2 minutes, and then we'll save this, I guess, the part 2 for another reaction. Oh, Jesus, man.
While on holiday in Queensland, a tourist decided to capture some lightning during a storm. Luckily, he never had the courage to step out onto the balcony. His loud silence spoke volumes about how terrified he was by what happened. Check out the aftermath of an unprecedented flood in New England. The rains were so relentless that even days after they stopped, most rivers were still swollen. Locals say nature's whims caused immense damage to infrastructure, although you can grasp the scale just by looking at this bridge.
Bro, that is relentless.
It's like nature doesn't even see bridges as obstacles. Look at how effortlessly the current washed away the structure in just a few seconds.
Holy
It's as if
shit.
it was never here in the first place.
Mad. Here we go. This is the one that I was thinking, was it a mudslide or was it just a crazy flood that's just turned the water brown? I'm guessing it's just a crazy flood, but maybe it's from a mudslide as well. But they seem very comfy.
Iowa local
Oh, okay, this is the last one. I've got to check this one out. Whenever it's coming to tornadoes, man, you know I need to see that stuff.
caught a moment that could set the stage for a story about the end of the world. Peering out from his office window, he witnessed several vortexes swirling together to form a gigantic tornado. In the photos, it might just seem like a big cloud, but watching it swirl around is downright eerie.
God damn.
Surprisingly, despite its size, the tornado only caused property damage. Thankfully, everyone in the area remained unharmed.
Jeez, man. Bro, tornadoes are mad. See, this video, I want to just keep checking it out, bro. It's just, like, this is hailstones. Crazy big hailstones. okay, man. I mean, this is not the car you want to be in for a hailstorm. Just glass all around you, and it's leaking as well. Fuck that. Well, there we go. Some crazy moments with Mother Nature, or just some crazy weather events, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, this was. To be fair, this lived up to the video title. I'll be honest. This definitely was the world getting angry. Oh, voice crack, angry. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on this, and yeah, until next time, like, subscribe.